If the way Game Informer handled the whole PewDiePie story isn't enough evidence that they are shitty journalists, well, I got another story for you. Let's take a look at this cancer. Oh my god. Destiny 2 texture that bears resemblance to white supremacist symbol is being removed. Oh, look at those star ratings, by the way. 1.5 stars. What is the let's see what the controversy is. The Road Complex AA1 Gauntlets, a legendary item in Destiny 2, was discovered to bear a slightly tweaked logo that bears a resemblance to a white supremacist logo. Bungie is made aware of the issue and is moving to get it removed. What can this white supremacist logo be? I'm looking at the picture right now. What's the where's the white supremacist image? I'll continue reading. The logo, which looks disturbingly like the hate symbol for Kekistan, was discovered this morning by Waypoint. Before we continue with the article, let's just applaud Waypoint for their amazing journalism. That's some Jacob Reese muckraking shit right there. Pulitzer Prize worthy shit right there. So, just some incredible investigative journalism. Waypoint, I tip my non-existing hat to you guys for an incredible job at discovering the truth. Now I could add white supremacy to my list of grievances with Activision. Let's give a round of applause to our journalists at Waypoint. Yeah, so the incredible journalists at Waypoint reached out to Activision and Bungie about the issue. Unless Bungie comes out and explains how it got into the game, it is unlikely the public will ever know. Wow. Thank God for Waypoint, or else we wouldn't know that Bungie's filled with a whole bunch of white supremacists. That's an incredible scandal that was revealed to the public by Waypoint. Great journalism again. I cannot applaud you guys enough for your incredible work informing the public. The Kekistani flag resembles the Nazi Third Reich flag and emerged from online image boards. Popular white supremacists encouraged white people to write Kekistani on census data to claim themselves as dispossessed and oppressed people in order to make a point about white rights. The flag and logo were prominent during the Charlottesville Nazi rally, and the Southern Poverty Law Center has identified it as a symbol of hate. Okay, let's cut the shit right here. Game Informer, you are fake news. A video game company promoting white supremacy is a huge scandal. And a huge scandal like that would require a great deal of evidence, none of which was provided in this pathetic article that you guys should honestly be ashamed of writing. When I was a kid, one of my favorite times of the month was when the newest issue of Game Informer came in the mail. I absolutely loved Game Informer because they actually did what they said that they were going to do. They informed us on games. They were actual real journalists having informative articles that actually had value. I canceled my subscription for a number of reasons, the main reason being that I never really had the need anymore to read a magazine about video games when I could just get all my information online or on YouTube or anywhere else, really. That was really the main reason why I stopped using Game Informer. But holy shit, if there are people who are still subscribed to the magazine, when they come out with bullshit like this, like holy shit, I refuse to believe that there's a sizable number of people who believe that the people of Game Informer are actual reputable journalists after these shitty fucking articles. You had this article and the fucking PewDiePie article, but I never explained yet why they are totally wrong and why their journalism is just downright pathetic. So here we go. First off, the Southern Poverty Law Center is not enough of a source to be able to accuse Bungie of having a white supremacist symbol on their game, because that's a pretty big accusation to make. All the Southern Poverty Law Center does is declare certain symbols and other things to be hateful. But since you guys are such incredible journalists, and you guys claim to know what the hell you're talking about, let me ask you guys a question. What gives the Southern Poverty Law Center autonomy over everybody else to decide what is hateful and what is not? What is white supremacist and what is not? What credentials do the Southern Poverty Law Center have to have the power to do this? Oh, yeah, that's right. None. So I'm sorry, but using the Southern Poverty Law Center and Waypoint, I still don't know who the fuck they are, using those two sources, put that in heavy air quotes, that's not enough. You call yourself a fucking journalist. If you have a degree in journalism, that's even more pathetic. But either way, you call yourself a journalist and you're not even doing journalism. Mr. Imran Khan, you're fucking terrible at your job. I'm sorry to say, but you are. Why you have one? Beyond me. It's a job that you are clearly underqualified for. So let's take a look at what Kekistan actually means. Kekistan is a fictional country invented by users on 4chan's poll board as the tongue-in-cheek ethnic origin of shitposters known as Kekistanis who worship the ancient Egyptian deity Kek. Wow, if they're white supremacists, that's them worshiping a brown person god? That's very suspicious, don't you think? But basically, Kekistan is just a fictional country that people fucking invented where their form of national pride is shitposting. Where are the white supremacist elements to this? I'm really trying to figure out where they got the shit from. Gaming journalism is a fucking joke right now. These video game journalists have absolutely no problem reviewing and playing extremely violent games where you can brutally murder countless innocent bystanders. But at the same time, they fucking tremble on their knees over a fucking meme. I'm really having a hard time figuring out what the wiring on these people's brains are. They're able to recognize that murdering people in a video game is not anything like murdering people in real life, and they can make that distinction. But when it comes to fucking jokes and memes, they tremble on their knees. They're like, "Oh my god, this is terrible." It makes absolutely no fucking sense. Please do not support these websites anymore. They're not real journalists. All they care about is promoting some shitty fucking SJW agenda onto the gaming community. You guys need to remember that these video game news websites are corporations. The reason why all these news websites have been smearing YouTubers like PewDiePie lately isn't because they actually care about whether or not someone uses the N-word. You really think they give a shit? No. The reason why they're going after YouTubers like PewDiePie is because guys like PewDiePie hurt their bottom line. These corporate entities are fucking scared right now. You need to understand that. They feel threatened right now that more gamers care about what YouTubers think about games than what these corporations think about games. And thankfully, more and more people are finally seeing the writing on the wall. They are finally noticing these corporate entities and their hidden agendas. They don't actually care about the rights of consumers. They don't actually care about journalistic integrity. They don't care about informing the gamer. They just care about promoting their corporate agenda and nothing else. This is Chucky of 8-Bit Politics, signing out.